Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat mga kababayan at welcome back dito po sa PNR. At eto nga mga kababayan, Congressman Abante napikon sa pagtatanggol ni Congressman Marcoleta kay BP Sara. Nako, yan mga kababayan ang ating alamin at bibigyan ng komento ngayong araw na ito. Yan, pero bago po natin simulan yan, eto may isi-share po ako sa inyo ha. Eto mga kababayan, si Speaker Romualdez, nako. Binanatan si Vice President Sara Duterte at sinagot naman ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Ito po mga kababayan yung banat ni Speaker Romualdez. Sabi niya po, we cannot ignore the reality that there are those who seek to undermine our works. Nako. Critics who speak of accountability while conveniently ignoring their own misuse of public funds. Yan mga kababayan. So ito po yung tinatanong doon sa interview na hindi pinangalanan, pero talagang si VP Sara talaga ang pinatatamaan dito ni Speaker Romualdez. To this individual, sabi niya I say, let us be clear. This chamber will not tolerate hypocrisy, nor will it stand idle in the face of such blatant disregard of public trust. Nako. Di maaaring magturo ng daliri ang mga may sariling kasalanan. Sa harap ng Kongreso, lahat ay dadaan sa tamang proseso at walang makakatakas sa pananagutan. Yan mga kababayan. Eto, marami pong nag-comment about dito sa sinasabi ni Speaker Romualdez na tamang proseso. Dito daw sa tamang proseso, yung nangyayari ba kay Vice President Sara Duterte ngayon, tamang proseso pa? Hindi ba ito pamumulitika? Di ba? Ito naman po mga ka-review natin ang sagot ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Pakinggan po natin.
Nasabi pala ni Speaker is yung hindi daw niya ito-tolerate ang hypocrisy and evasion. Ano pong reaksyon niyo doon? Pero wala naman po siyang pinangalanan.
Malamang ako yon dahil tinatanong ninyo ako ngayon about sa kanyang speech at sinasabi ko kung ano yung ginagawa nila ngayon dyan sa loob, yan yung inilarawan niya sa kanyang
So yan mga kababayan, yung ginagawang hearing ngayon dyan kay Vice President Sara Duterte, yan po ba ay tamang proseso? Hindi po ba yan pagtotolerate ng hypocrisy? Nagtatanong lang po tayo mga kababayan dahil parang bumabalik sa kanila yung kanilang mga sinasabi, di ba? Parang si PBBM lang mga kababayan pag nagsalita itong si Speaker Romualdez, parang nagba-bounce back sa kanila, yung kanilang mga sinasabi. So ito na nga mga kababayan, panoorin at pakinggan po natin itong mainit na sagutan dito sa Kongreso na kung saan talagang harapan pong nagkasagutan si Representative Abante at si Congressman Marcoleta dahil nga po dito sa ginagawang pag-iimbestiga ng committee ito kay Vice President Sara Duterte na ipinagtanggol naman ni Congressman Marcoleta. Ito po mga kababayan, pakinggan at bigyan natin ng reaction to.
Are you rebuking this committee?
Why am I supposed to rebuke the committee? I am
You
not.
have been saying things for a while.
What?
You have been rebuking this committee.
You are saying that.
We're not blaming the Vice President on this.
So, bakit palaging galit ito si Abante pag Duterte, pag Duterte ang pinag-uusapan, palaging galit itong si Abante. Doon rin sa unang hearing about sa war on drugs, di ba? Galit na galit din. Sa hearing at saka napansin natin palaging present si Abante sa hearing ng mga Duterte. Doon sa Department of Education, nandun rin yata to Pati doon sa budget deliberation ng Office of the Vice President, nandun rin to. Ano kaya ito si Abante? Mga kababayan, napaghahalataan na po si Abante, ha?
I
Honorable
asked the
Marcoleta,
question.
we
I asked
are
the
not
question.
blaming
You do not have the right to depend
One
on
minute,
that.
Chair. 1 minute
Move to
suspension is declared by the chair.
Move to suspend. I'd like to ask only, Mr. Chair, by way of manifestation, is there anybody who is questioning the power of the purse of Congress? Is there anybody who is questioning the legislative function and oversight function of Congress? Is there? Because if there is none, then we are not supposed to overextend the discussion or any manifestation because nobody is questioning that. And I think nobody could question that. Even the privileged speech of the Honorable Valeriano. I think the proper question there, the proper title is not asserting the power of the purse. We should not assert it because that power is inherent in us. Asserting or not asserting that power is of no moment. Yun po ay birthright. Yun po is inherent right of Congress. And let me make of record, the office of the Vice President, to my mind, did not undermine the power of the purse. When she personally came in the first hearing and presented herself, including the budget by way of a PowerPoint presentation, she made a presentation, Mr. Chair. And after that, she made a categorical statement that she said, I forgo, Madam Chair, I forgo my opportunity to defend the budget of the Office of the President by way of question and answer, and instead I leave it to the discretion of the House of Representatives on their decision to decide on the proposal as presented. This is a very respectful answer. Mr. Chair, I did not find any offensive remark in that particular statement. Sige.
So yan mga kababayan, kapag ikaw talaga ay naiintindihan mo, no, kung ano yung nangyayari dyan sa Kongreso. Like for example ni Congressman Marcoleta, no? Ay masasabi niya talagang this is very respectful, di ba? Nire-respeto po ni sa pag-attend pa lang ni Vice President Sara Duterte sa hearing na yon. Respeto na po yun. Yung iba nga hindi uma-attend di ba? Pero inaaprobahan po yung kanilang mga budget. Oh. Kasi nga po mga kababayan, talagang kung ikaw naman, for example, ikaw ay katulad ni Representative Abante, na wala nang ibang nakita sa mga Duterte kung di bigyan sila ng mga kaso or imbestigahan, di ba? Yung mga Duterte. Talagang pag sinabi yun ni VP Sara sa'yo, mag-iinit ka talaga. Kasi mawawalan ka na po ng karapatan na makapagtanong-tanong pa. Pero pinagpatuloy pa rin nila, yung pagtatanong-tanong nila, pinagpatuloy pa rin nila. Even doon, nagsabi na po ang Vice President na pinauubaya ko na sa Kongreso yung pag-a-approve or disapprove ng budget proposal na ito. Diba? Kaya nag-init po sila doon, itong mga hinayutak ng mga congressman. Kasi nga po, inunahan na po sila. Inunahan na po sila ni Vice President Sara Duterte na hindi sila makapagtanong. Gaya rin po sa nangyari dito, di ba? Inunahan na rin po sila ni Vice President Sara Duterte to terminate. Di ba? Pinati-terminate na itong kasi wala daw basihan eh. Ito, pakinggan pa natin si Congressman Marcoleta, mga kababayan.
Gave the entire House of Representatives the entire discretion and the entire right to decide on the proposal she presented before us. Why would we blame her for saying that she disrespected Congress? No, sir. I think it was triggered by the fact that questions were asked in relation to the confidential and intelligence funds. To my mind, Mr. Chair, these particular funds were subjected to a notice of disallowance. But the notice of disallowance by its nature, by its very nature, Mr. Chair, is contestable. It is appealable. It is yet to be explained. And initially, as explained by the representative of COA, the notice of disallowance suffered by way of supporting documents, by way of non-compliance with certain requisites. What if the Vice President is able to provide all the supporting documents? What if finally she is able to come up with the requisites required in order for you to consider that all these funds are eventually are allowable and they are not disallowed? And chances are she may be able to do that. Hindi po final judgment ang notice of disallowance. As a matter of fact, based on COA's own representation the other day, the Vice President received the notice of disallowance only on August 24, 2024, which means, Mr. Chair, the Vice President has 6 months within which to reply and make an answer. That is correct, Madam COA. So, 6 months is up to February 2025. We should give her all the allowance. We should give her the time. Because 6 months is 6 months. So why?
No, palakpakan po natin si si Congressman Marcoleta. Napakatalino mga kababayan. So, talagang mag-iinit talaga dito si Congressman Abante kaya Congressman Marcoleta mga kababayan. Bakit mag-iinit si Abante dito mga kababayan? Kasi yung sinasabi po ni Congressman Marcoleta mga karibyo natin ay pawang katotohanan lamang, no? Oh, at 'yan ang ayaw nilang i-disclose sa public, no? Hindi natin narinig 'yan doon sa hearing. I don't know mga kababayan kung ako lang yung hindi nakarinig, ha? Pero kung narinig nyo congratulations. Pero ako mga kababayan, parang ngayon ko lang narinig na ganito pala, may 6 months pa pala si Vice President Sara Duterte to comply doon sa disallowance ng COA. Oh, mga karibin natin. Mag-iinit dito si Abante.
Why are we rushing to make a judgment? As a matter of fact, as I have already initiated earlier, Mr. Chair, when you said that anything we can discuss in this committee provided it is of public interest, and you said that intelligence funds and confidential funds are public interest, but I said because of our own rules, we should make a prior and preliminary determination that is directly and principally connected to malfeasance, misfeasance, or nonfeasance. We have not made that determination. How can we now begin questioning whether or not the intelligence funds covered by an initial notice of disallowance is already directly and principally connected with nonfeasance or misfeasance or malfeasance? Madam COA, how many agencies of government today are subjected to notice of disallowance? Do you have a number? How many agencies today?
With all due respect,
Baka kasama pa yung opisina ni Abante dyan, opisina ni Speaker dyan sa notice of disallowance na yan, di ba? Nagtatanong lang po tayo, baka kasama dapat, dapat tinatanong yan para magkaalaman at saka sabihin talaga sa publiko para malaman kung sino-sino yung may notice of disallowance ng mga department, di ba?
to the
Before
honorable.
But that is a question I will leave, and I will
Yes.
terminate
But-
my manifestation, Madam.
Yes, but I will.
I
I
believe,
would like
Mr.
to
Chair, that
respond.
this is still my time.
Yes, but I would like to respond to your manifestation, Congressman Marcoleta.
Parliamentary
Let
inquiry,
me.
Mr. Chair. Parliamentary inquiry
What is
muna.
the parliamentary inquiry of
I
the
would
Honorable
like to
Abante?
ask the Honorable Marcoleta, is he rebuking this committee?
What is the question, Mr. Chair?
Are you rebuking this committee?
Why am I supposed to rebuke the committee? I am
You
not.
have been saying things for a while.
What?
You have been rebuking this committee.
You are
We're
saying
not,
that.
We're not blaming the Vice President on this.
I asked
Honorable
the
Marcoleta,
question.
we
I asked
are
the
not
question. You do not
blaming-
have the-
Talaga ba? You're not blaming the Vice President, Congressman Abante? halos nga balatan nyo na ng buhay ng sa hearing nyo sa budget ng Office of the Vice President, di ba? Tapos sasabihin mo, you're not blaming. Di ba? Halos na nga balatan nyo ng buhay si Vice President Sara Duterte. Sa katatanong ninyo dyan sa confidential fund, tapos sasabihin mo ngayon, you're not blaming. Ano ba ito? Naghuhugas ka ng iyong kamay? May mga record naman na nakakapagsabi, mga kabayan, na talagang you're part of the so-called stick to the plan. Diba?
The right to
suspend. 1 minute,
demand.
1 minute suspension is declared by the chair.
Move to suspend.
Boss,
So yan mga kabayan, ano po ang inyong reaksyon patungkol po dito? Sa pag-iinit ng ulo. Mukhang sasabog na bulkan itong si Representative Abante. Dahil dito kaya, kita nyo na mga kabayan, si Congressman Marcoleta lang talagang malakas Bakit? Kasi doon po sa hearing ng Office of the Budget ng Office of the Vice President, walang sumasagot sa kanila si Vice President Sara Duterte lang. Tapos paulit-ulit yung kanilang mga tanong. Ngayon dito kaharap nila si Congressman Marcoleta para silang mga di ba? Ano bang matatawag natin sa kanila dito? Kabado tingnan nyo. Gustong supalpalin agad si Congressman Marcoleta, palaban. Palaban po si Congressman Marcoleta dahil alam niya po na siya po ay nasa tama. At itong mga congressman na ito ay may something na ginagawa. Di ba? Well, anyway mga kababayan, ano man po ang inyong reaksyon, opinion, or kritisismo sa video ito ay comment lang po sa baba para at least alam po natin mga kababayan ang inyo pong opinion. Maraming salamat po.